Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. First of all, I'd like to thank the Irish American Archives for the honor this evening. I'd like to congratulate all the other honorees and the ones that are with us tonight from past years. I recently retired after a 53-year stint in intercollegiate athletics, 46 with the nation's athletic directors. And in retirement, I received many accolades, but this one is special because this one takes me back to my roots. I've been told that I have 4 minutes to tell you who I am and what I've done for the last 77 years. My name is Mike Cleary. My mother was from Clinturk in County Mayo, and my father was from Mulroney in County Mayo. My father died when I was about 2 weeks old, and my mother had to work as a domestic up in the Heights, and was taken care of by the Irish community until she remarried a man named Pat McCoy, approximately when I was 6 years old. And he was a widower with 4 children who were born and raised in Roscommon. And he then brought his family back to the United States. When she was working out, her given name was Bridget, but when she went to work, they already had 2 Bridgets, so they told her she was Bertha. So some of you may know my mom as Bertha McCoy. Ours was a typical first-generation Irish-American family. It started out with going to the local parish school, which in my case was St. Philomena's in East Cleveland. Then on to Ignatius and to John Carroll, as Pat mentioned. I had no interest in going to Ignatius. I wanted to go to Latin. The streetcar would stop at 105th Street, and all my friends would get off, and I'd keep going down to the square to get on another streetcar to go to West 30th. And but my mother found out that in the old country, the Jesuits were the educators, and therefore I was going to go to the Jesuits, and that was the end of that conversation. I can honestly say that I am where I'm at, and I've accomplished what I've done because of the Ursuline nuns and the Jesuits. I don't have any doubt about that. Again, we participated in all the first generation Irish things. I played the drums in the East Side IA band, took dancing lessons from Tom Scott, all of those things. My wife Sue and I have been married for 56 years. We have 9 children, 21 grandchildren. All right. Most of them are here, and I'd introduce you, but I understand there's a breakfast in this room at 8 o'clock. We continued it on with my daughters, my granddaughters, daughters-in-law, splitting time between St. Joe's and Magnificat, and sons, son-in-laws, grandsons, between Ignatius, Ed's, Villangela, St. Joe's, and Benedictine. So we spread it around pretty good. In business, I had the opportunity through the years to work with sponsors to bring the first American football game ever to Ireland. We've been involved in bringing over, we brought Boston College and Army. We had Rutgers in Pittsburgh. We had Fordham and Holy Cross, and Navy Notre Dame. And this August, Navy Notre Dame is going back. They're going to play on the last Saturday in August. And the Friday night before, John Carroll is playing St. Norbert's of Wisconsin. And there's also 8 high school teams playing that week. So there's a whole week of American football in Ireland, which we started, to be quite honest with you. Also, I don't know if you noticed out in the lobby, there's a Waterford trophy, and it is Waterford. And it goes to, it's called the Director's Cup. And it's what NACTA, which is the acronym for our association, gives to the school that has the highest percentage of male and female combined championships for the year. We should call it the Stanford Cup, but we don't. We're partners with USA Today with that also. And then also an offshoot of that is the fact at the Final Four you'll notice them holding up a glass basketball. That also is Waterford, which they brought over, and the BCS championship, which is the NCAA football championship, is also a Waterford football. And so we got that rolling, and it's caught on pretty good in the United States. Through the years, a group of us Clevelanders, mostly West Siders, Father Garrity was involved. We bought a hotel in Ireland called the Mulraney Hotel. It was a rundown place at the train station that had been abandoned for, 30, 35 years. We scraped together, I don't know how, probably about $220,000 to get it up and running. And it was running for about 5 years until it dawned on us one day that the only thing we were accomplishing was getting our first cousins jobs in the summer there. So we bowed out of the hotel gracefully. Radisson came in and swooped it up, put 5 million pounds into it, and it's now a beautiful hotel. But I do feel that we kept it going. And if there's anybody named Chambers in the room, trust me, at one time you owned a piece of it. That pretty well sums up my Irish relationship. I realize that everyone is proud of their ethnic heritage, as they should be, but ours seems to draw a little bigger parade than most of them. I'm proud of my Irish heritage. I'm proud of my city, I'm proud of my state, I'm proud of my schools I went to, proud of my family, proud of their accomplishments, proud of my friends' accomplishments, and very proud to accept this award this evening. Thank you very much.